Delbert Munt is devoted to community service, and the residents of Dieterich, Illinois, in Effingham County have reaped the benefits of his hard work. As a student in the late 40s and early 50s, Munt enjoyed a variety of activities at Illinois. After graduation and a 3-year stint with the Air Force, he was advised to use his determination to return to his family's farm and get involved in his community. Munt took that advice and ran with it.
I guess one of my probably things I do is help get organized. And so I remember when I was growing up, there's always things that people wanted to do, but they just talk about it. Well, I mean, I don't like to talk about it too much. Either we try to do something, help the church, a new building, or get a medical center, Dieterich, or a civic center. Getting things together, I guess, and seeing things accomplished, I guess, for the betterment of the community. It makes me feel good.
Examples of Munt's community service can be seen throughout Dieterich. A new school built during his time on the school board, a veterans memorial he helped plan and construct, and most notably, E.J. Water, a cooperative serving 6 counties with clean drinking water.
The village of Dieterich the EPA had an order they couldn't build no more houses because of their lack of water. So we was always concerned about trying to help build the village up a little bit, but they didn't have water. So that was always our primary concern.
Munt continues to work with the E.J. Water staff to expand water service to more rural residents. His perseverance and commitment are geared toward improving the quality of life for his neighbors near and far. Munt's career of community service was honored last year when he was named the Effingham Daily News Citizen of the Year. Delbert Munt, a champion for rural Illinois.
Okay. Water. Thank you. I'm working hard. Getting out a little bit farther. Just the thought of all these homes getting water, or turning water on, I guess that's the most exciting thing. Having people out here in the country who have been hauling water, who have had health problems with their wells, it's just exciting a way we can work. And we've had so much cooperation. Also, it's unbelievable the number of people and organizations that have cooperated with us. So it's really a fantastic day. Just the idea of water, treated water out here through the countryside, I guess that's really heartwarming, really thankful for. And we developed the system and it's working and we're really proud of it. Right, it almost brought tears to my eyes, but to think of where we started from and how difficult it was to get the idea across first in those real early stages. It was real difficult I guess we had to sell the idea that it was possible. And up until recently, it hasn't went until people can actually see. It's more difficult to go out and gamble $50 to get the system going. But once people see things are developing, then there's a lot greater response. We have a lot of requests, as I mentioned earlier, in eastern Jasper County, Clay County, southern Jasper and Clay, and then on toward Richland County. People have talked to us about that, and we're talking miles and miles of line. So as we develop this, we'll probably have a well, it already will be 4-county system, but it'll probably be possibly 5 or 6 before we're ended. So from the time we had Rutan meetings until the informational meeting, even that first informational meeting, nobody really came forward, with the exception of a couple of people, and said, "Yeah, let's go for it." there's a lot of people thinking. And really, until the second informational meeting was right here at the St. Joseph Catholic Church. And I remember coming up, it was raining hard, the ditches were full of water, the fields were full of water, there were a lot of other activities going on. But Chuck Hartke was here, and a handful of people, and at that meeting we had if it had been a split vote, I think I would have given it up. But at that time, this group here was solid forward, and we just went forward ever then. And I really felt sure after that. Just so grateful for so many people helping. As we didn't mention, also there on easements, we had 94% of the easements along 500 and some easements that people participated in. They're just cooperation all over. I mean, we're really, and really, it's neighbor talking to neighbor out here. When we go out to informational meetings, we tell neighbors to talk to each other about what about the possibility of rural water, and this is what we want. It has to be a grassroots movement. And then, as I said earlier, working together with the government officials, and this is how it all comes about.
The people in the rural communities, to me, are important because they are the heart of this country. And I see so much going in concrete that I really want to see the rural communities survive. And, you know, people have to go where the jobs are. We want to keep those jobs in Southern Illinois. We want to keep them in the rural communities because it's a great way of life. We are not interested in just how many miles or how many members. What we focus on is how many members we have not served yet.
EJ Water. Partnerships for rural water. Making a difference in the lives of rural residents in southeastern Illinois.
Over the years, not only has EJ provided water to the village, but they've provided technical assistance as well. You know, we still maintain our own water system, we do our own billing, we have our own maintenance crews, and et cetera and so forth. Technical side of things, EJ's been very helpful and beneficial to the village.
You get in a bind where you're just really thankful there are rural water programs out there, because if there weren't, where else would we turn? I mean, we would have to get some profit-making agency to come in here and hope, if there are any around there, you know, or we'd have to buy it off another city and hope they would run their lines out there. But our location is not very close to a big city, so I don't know what else we would really do if we didn't have a rural water system like EJ in our area.